The Alliance for Change, AFC, and the People's National Congress Reform, PNCR, led by a Partnership for National Unity, APNU, were in talks to form a coalition party in a bold effort to unseat the current government led by the People's Progressive Party, PPP. Were their plans successful or not? Grab a chair and your favorite beverage, and let's have a discussion this evening about what we learned so far. Welcome to The Final Takeaway, one of the fastest growing channels on YouTube. Yes, we earned the bragging rights. We inform and provide diverse views on issues of public interest. Subscribe to stay informed, stay curious, and join the conversation. And yes, hit the notification bell to know the moment we drop a new video. We want to hear from you. Be sure to double check your comments to ensure they follow our channel guidelines. Alrighty, let's get to it. The deadline for Guyana's main opposition parties to form a coalition ended on March 31st, 2025. The two leaders had set March 31st as the deadline for talks to wrap up. On the morning of March 31st, party leaders Nigel Hughes and Aubrey Norton seemed upbeat about the idea of teaming up by the end of the day.
I can say to you, we haven't closed the door on coalition.
Hope is alive and kicking, and we look forward to further engagement.
Many Guyanese and stakeholders are eagerly waiting to find out if the AFC and PNCR APNU would be contesting the upcoming 2025 national and regional elections as a coalition and try and defeat the current government. Instead, all they heard was crickets. Radio silence. What exactly happened? Did division, infighting, and a clash of egos lead to a deadlock, causing a failure to form a coalition? It's anyone's guess. Sources revealed that the parties failed to arrive at an agreement based on the proposals by both parties. On one end, PNCR APNU leader Aubrey Norton wanted to be the presidential candidate of the coalition. On the other hand, Nigel Hughes, leader of the AFC, proposed two hefty conditions to team up with Norton's party. Hughes requested to be the presidential candidate. He also reportedly proposed that his party should obtain 40% shared governance across all government arms, meaning in Parliament, the judiciary, and the cabinet. Let's do the math on the 60-40% ratio proposition. A coalition cannot have two presidential candidates. One has to concede and take a backseat role. And what's with the AFC wanting 40% share in governance and the presidential candidacy position? Where would that leave Norton, even with a 60% share in decision-making roles within the government? Sources say Norton is adamant about the proposal of a 70-30% share of power with the AFC, of course, with PNCR APNU holding the larger share and Norton as the presidential candidate. The parties also failed to agree on a consensus presidential candidate, meaning someone who is not the leader of either party but may have popularity and influence and a broader reach to unite the parties. We understand that the AFC was eyeing Dr. Terence Campbell, a prominent local political figure, as a potential presidential candidate. Norton was reportedly unimpressed with the recommendation. So guys, what do you think? Do you think the parties made extraordinary demands leading to gridlock and subsequent stalemate? Let me know in the comments section below. It is possible that talks of a coalition were simply to create political hype, appease the Guyanese public, and create false hope of a coalition. A review of the negotiating stance of the parties immediately suggests that it would be a tall order to overcome and reach an agreement to form a coalition. So far, it's radio silence from both sides. The leader of either party is yet to inform the public as to what transpired and why the negotiations fell through. Hopefully, the public could have some transparency on this matter. Perhaps there is still hope, as the party leaders informed the public last week that they plan to continue negotiations even if the deadline set by the parties expires. That being said, Opinions are divided on whether the two parties have a greater potential of winning the elections as a coalition versus going it solo. We also understand that the Working People's Alliance, the WPA, is more than eager to join forces with the PNCR, APNU, and AFC to form a formidable force against the PPP at the upcoming elections. Be sure to let me know which part of this video was your favorite and share your views in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Let's meet again right here on The Final Takeaway. Stay safe.